Hi everyone, and I think we are live now. So, first of all, I'm sorry I was gone so long, but I had stuff to take care of, and I'm on my phone today, so I hope I can read the comments here with StreamYard doing it. But I think so. So, if I miss anyone, I apologize. I'm not doing that on purpose. So, yeah, so far. Laura and Natalie, hello. Angel, James, hey. Good to see you all. Yeah, this is going to be a fight. Thank you, Angel. And I don't know. Sorry, I'm fighting with my phone. I need a laptop. I will get one. Okay, don't move. Hey, Antonio. No, I'm still in the woods. So I hope my phone doesn't flip on me now. Hey, Dark Truth. So I hope you all are doing good and you're all okay. I know lots going on for everyone, right? Not just the bullshit, but I mean yeah, I forgot something. Frick, I forgot my notes. Oh, great. I probably forget half of the stuff I wanted to say because, as you know, I'm a squirrel brain. Yeah, Angel Hans, you had a sexy Halloween costume, huh? Yeah, blessed Zawane to everyone. IOX. I did my thing yesterday already. Yeah, it's a Snow White. I about peeped myself laughing. That was hilarious. Yeah, I don't go for the Gregorian calendar. Like for me, it started many weeks ago already. And yeah, and yesterday I did a little journey here. There was some cleansing of the land required, and some earthbound souls wanted to go home. Hey, Susie Cat. So yeah, so I did mine yesterday. That was really amazing. Yeah, something else that came up to me a few weeks ago. I noticed, I mean, we all know there is a spell on us, right? We do know that, and more awakening from the sleepy. And but for some reason it didn't let me go. And I don't look into curses, you know me, not everything is a curse for me. Like we always say we curse, but actually it just passed on from one generation to the other, right? Because not only is it in our DNA, but it's also behavior, the programming, the patterns. And I'm sure many said, I'm gonna curse your family until blah, right? But so but there was something bigger, and there was a bigger curse from the Cabal and a cursor. And what it was, what I found out, it was a bigger curse from the Cabal. I mean, I know we're active, right? But that was different. I couldn't put my hands on it quite. So I went really into it. I went into the woods and did the whole thing, you know, the real deal. And I saw hundreds of earthbound souls in front of me. And I was like, oh, that's not creepy at all in the middle of the night in the woods, right? So thank you, Susie. And well, I didn't send anything back. I just deleted it. Like what that curse was, it was like in a loop, and it was attached to our loop, to our infinity sign. So actually it all repeats, right? I mean, we know the cycles repeat, but something didn't feel kosher. So I saw strings attached to it, and I released them with the help of my guides. And I sent it all back. I burned it down all the way back to the line. So because it doesn't always help just to send it back, because then you're going to play ping pong or tennis or whatever you want to call it. So What's with Michael Myers? No, I didn't see Michael Myers. No, he ran away from me. So, yeah, that was a big one. And I didn't like it at all. But after that, those souls were released. They left finally. I'm not sure, to be honest, why these souls were put into that curse and spell. It was nasty for sure, but I just wanted to tell a little story about it. Not the whole deal, because it was nasty. So, but Laura. So Laura gets it. So, yeah, I just can't talk more about it. But you know that there's more involved in all of this bullshit. It's a big, big, big fucking chain of bullshit. And then Atlantis came to my mind. So, and what I'm talking about now, it's just what I'm seeing, what I'm feeling, and my opinion about it, okay? And as you know, I never say I'm the only one that is right. This is just what I feel. So, Atlantis, we know it was an advanced civilization. They lived in peace with harmony until, you know, they became more and more and more different cultures, and they did a lot of trading as well, and more technology got into the game, and they weren't able to handle this energy anymore, or what they were doing. Yeah, Hans? Angel, take his hands off his ears now. You don't even know what I'm going to say, you whiner. So, and yeah, we know they were an advanced tech civilization, and they had all the abilities that we don't have anymore, like telepathic abilities. They could create weather, and so on and so on. So, but no one really knows where it is, right? Everybody says it's there, or it's there. No, it's there, it's there. So everybody thinks it's somewhere. We don't know. You can't know. So my thought on it is that Atlantis hasn't happened in the past, that Atlantis has happened in the future. And hey, Schwester. So, and as you know, my theory about in the present we can change the past, so we can change the future. Yeah, because it's all connected. And I mean, just look at us. We started out with, you know, with our abilities, we were in tune with nature, and until some creatures thought that we shouldn't have that ability. And then shit went down the drain. You know, the Vatican got involved, Inquisition, and whatnot, you know, took out all the people that had some connection to the higher realms, to nature and all of this, who had the knowledge, their knowledge. And I mean, I'm not getting into the programming stuff because you know that already, right? So technology was brought in. So, and at this point, I'm actually thinking that we are Atlantis. And that's why, you know, all the theories goes, oh, it's there, it's there, it's there, because maybe we are Atlantis. And maybe this is what's going to happen to us. So I see it more as, and like I said, that's just my opinion, what I feel, a warning about what to come. And we also know that a machine that they created, you know, kind of bursted. months. Toss, Miles. There he is. I missed you. So I mean, look at us, right? That's what I'm just doing. I'm just, sometimes stuff just comes to my mind. So yeah, I'm just thinking maybe it's us. Maybe we are Atlantis, right? I mean, look at the history, what the books say. And the machine that was created where the energy blew up, well, I have only one place in mind, which I cannot say, I think, or can I say it? The big C? Underground? So, I mean, who knows what the fuck they're doing down there, right? We don't know. Okay, they create earthquakes and shit and whatnot, and we know. And so that might blew up. That might be blowing up one day. Who knows, right? Parts of Atlantic tech is still works over Ireland, so of course it is here, yeah. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's all here. We have the technology too. I mean, where does everybody think this stuff is coming from? Of course, there are cities under the water, and we know cities are built on other cities. We know that, right? It just that just didn't let me go. That thought didn't let me go, because I always look at prophecies or well, history, you know, not the history of, obviously. And I was just thinking, maybe this is us. Maybe this is a warning for us, not that this future that happened to Atlantis will not happen now, so that we can change it actually by finally getting up on our asses. And with this, I mean, not just blah, 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 you know, and sit in front of your computer and be hip and cool about your knowledge. So actually do something. That we can turn it around. And I mean, and now here I am without my notes squarely. So what I'm saying with past, present, future is all connected, right? And we can change both of it in the present now. And I'm going back to what I always say. It's so important for us to release the past. So in the present, we can change our past by healing it. So, like, whatever happened to you in the past, is it programming or whatever happened in your life, will affect your present and therefore your act, and that will create your future. But if you now in the present go back and change your past, I mean, not with a time machine, but changing it, releasing it, yeah, and releasing programming, then you will actually become the person you are. You will have more access to the knowledge you have. And again, you can receive messages from your ancestors in the future. You can receive messages from your ancestors in the past. Even in the present moment, you can be your own ancestor, for crying out loud. You know what I mean? So, because it's all stored in our DNA, in our bones, in our body. It's right there. And with the real energy, you know, we can get our machine going. Our machine. That's a new thought I just had. So maybe we are even the machine, you know. I mean, obviously, they don't want us to know what we are, for whatever fucking reason. I have not really about an idea, but not, I don't get it. Like, I mean, obviously they blocked it so much with programming and bullshit that we don't have access to it anymore, right? So that's why I always preach release, 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 release. And is waking up nice? No. Can you go back night? No. You can't unsee it. You can't unknow it. So, and then of course, obviously, you know, now they want to change everything completely. Is it DNA, our blood, our bodies? They want to make fucking robots out of us. And so don't be too angry at your politicians, you know, because they're just nothing than minions in the game. They think they get a big prize, but if this goes down, they're going down with us. So just saying, you know, they're getting jack shit, even though they think they do get something. Even the Cabal and other magicians that are on that side, I know they do sacrifices and rituals, but be aware that a sacrifice is nothing but an offering to the entity to do your job. But then it's like an appetizer, okay? So, but once the job is done, they kind of want the prize, and this is always the person acting, you know. So, and it's time they're gonna get the waitress is gonna come with a bill soon. So, but that's beside the point. I don't want to get too spiritual but that's what I do, right? That's what I do best. I don't know jack shit about politics or whatever. Yeah, and of course the money is a thing too. The money is a big thing, but it's just in my opinion, it's just a little drop. That's just part of the game, the money. You know, the Hunger Games, you know what I'm saying? We don't need money. All we need is to trade down the road, you know, trade 10 eggs for cauliflower or whatever. Just saying, there's always a way. There's always a way. So, sorry, I'm trying to sort my thoughts since I lost my notes. And I'm sure I forgot something. Hey, Otto. Yeah, I find personally that money is just, yeah, a game, part of the game. Hunger Games came true over in Norway last month. I thought they were all open again. That's what I understood. Oh, Susie Cat, who recovered from the hospital? Sorry, I just missed that one. So anyways, I really want you to know that you are all powerful beings and beautiful beings, okay, deep inside. And many people that I worked with in the past, you know, opening that door and helped healing. I mean, at the end, they healed themselves. I just help. I just open doors. They all develop beautiful gifts, and that's what I'm talking about, and that's why I think it's so important. And I think that's sometimes why we are being left alone for the most of the time too. Yeah, Schwester, me too. I don't like games, only truth. That's for sure. So, yeah, that was my thought on that. Same with prophecies. I mean, there's always a way to change things around. It's the same with readings. Yeah, okay, runes tell you exactly in what energy you are and where you're going to reach your goal, depending on the question, depending what is going on what energy you are in the moment. But you, in the end, you're the one doing what you do. You deciding which path you go in that weird, in the net. Okay, which path you go. So, and the same with readings. A reading is nothing but okay, this is your current energy. This is where you could go. That looks good. Or it doesn't look good. So it's up to you, you know, where you let your energy flow. So if anyone ever tells you in a reading they can predict your future, they're full of shit. I'm sorry. But you cannot predict the future because energy moves moves and flows with your action, with people crossing your path, with other things affecting. Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah, I think you know where I'm getting at. And that's the same with prophecies or what happened in the future already. And we do know because, like I said, we're all connected with all the ancestors, and that we can be our own ancestor from the past, depending on when, right? So it's all a very strong net, and they're constantly trying to interrupt that net of connection. So, but many people are working at it. So, and that's why I put out that video. I didn't say like, go get your battle axe, go slaughter. I just mean, do what you can. Like, if you're a shaman, a healer, a hero, a strong person, someone that can talk well, someone that can help others well, someone that can do spells in a nice way, whoever you are, if you dance to make people happy, or to change energies, to raise frequencies, whoever you are, now is the time to get active. And of course, to get active in saying no to certain things. Oh, Susie, thank you. So yeah, and I really think I forgot something important, and I can't find my note. So yeah, anyways, I was saying, don't be too mad at your politicians, because they're nothing but minions. Okay? They just think they're big shots. So the beings, even the big R fellas, they're all part of that game, and they're beings behind it that you don't want to see. I would no. It's old. It's very old. It's not from here, and it came here actually with the creation of Earth. So I know I sound for some maybe cuckoo, but I know what I see, and I know what I can do, and that I can guarantee for sure, because that was also with other shamans. We did a journey. We all had the same input. So it's old. So you will not see them. Some of them are being, I said, got picked up. But I'm drifting off. I wanted to talk about Atlantis, but that always happens, as you know. But the fact is, I just took Atlantis as an example. So I think we are Atlantis, here and now. And it failed before, and it's going to fail again. So we can change that if we really do something, not just talk. So everyone should do something what they do best, and just get up, not just talk and research, but actually do something. Is it teaching, talking, healing, or whatever you can do. So now is the time. Oh, Susie, you have me on TV. Oh my God. Thank you. Am I a star now? So, and most important is how to direct the energy, the will, right? To starve it. Like, the more you pay attention to it, the more you feed it. Because other than that, whatever that thing is, or beings, or whatever, cannot survive without our energy at all. It needs our energy because it's soulless. And I know I sound like a nutty, but that's what it is, and that's what I saw. Hi, Julian. Yeah, it can't survive without our energy. And if you feed something with attention, that's what I talked about. Do you want the negative to become bigger, or do you want to create your own? And we can. And by creating, I mean to stand behind it. Hey, Pyramid, how are you? If you have a goal, if you want something, you got to stand behind it. And I know I talked about this many times, but it's not that easy. You really have to say, you have to stand behind it with all might. Like, not, oh, it would be nice, right? It would be nice if the world would change. That's like, yeah, okay, it would be nice, but it's not going to, because you're not telling me. I'm talking about real. I'm sitting behind my incense stick. I just got a dose. Good shit. Hey, Dolly. So, where was I before I choked on my incense? Yeah, you got to stand really behind it. You really have to say it as you mean it. Not maybe, not it would be, it could be, or it should be. No, it will be. Okay? And because at that moment, when you turn away from that, you start creating, and you start creating because you act different. Yeah, it's not only about the thought, putting it up to the universe and let it do its job. No, I mean, we got to do something too to get there, right? But what I'm saying is, if you want something and you change your mindset, or you set your mind on whatever it is you want, and you're like, okay, I go for it now, then your whole mindset will change. Your energy will change. And that energy that will change, that will attract certain things, certain people, certain situations in your life that you need to get to your goal. So, and this is what I mean with, we have to turn away from that negativity and turn our thoughts towards that goal, because then when our energy changes and our mindset changes, it affects and attracts the others. You know what I mean? And so it becomes more and more and more, and that little negative over there will faint. So I hope I make sense. Memo to myself. No, my incense stick behind me. So yeah, I hope I make thank you, Pyramid. So yeah, I hope I make sense. So and if that machine goes down, I mean, everything will go down. There is no, no nothing. But I'm not seeing it. Like I didn't see it. I still see change. I feel something in spring happening. So this is really the final. So what I talked about, you really gotta hang on tight. I know it's hard for everyone. But I see movement. I see a lot of movement. And me and my friends not doing that shit for nothing, right? So we better see some change. Let me see. When you think life is suffering and pain, then you are more inclined to help each other and have empathy. Depends on. I don't want to be in suffering and pain. Maybe if you experienced it before, I can see that. If you experienced it before and you know how that person feels, then you have empathy for this person. And so you can understand it better. But I think if you're in the middle of suffering and pain, then most people don't give a shit about each other. We have that right now. People are suffering, People are in fear, people are in pain, and they literally don't give a shit about each other except backstabbing, which reminds me pretty much of the Inquisition, you know? So, yeah, I think once you handle it, you understand better. Yeah. You go suffer smoke outside. Yes, we experience it. So, yeah, so my idea was like, let's change the outcome of Atlantis this time, you know? I mean, and we know it happens every 200 years. People wake up a little bit, like, ooh, something is different, you know? And bam, you know, something happens. Some something. I just want to be careful with what I'm saying, so because I'm having issues with my tube anyways. Videos are getting put on private from me and from others, and it's like a pain in my ass, so I just want to be careful what I say. But you know what I mean. Yeah. So as hard as it is, you really have to try to stay focused on the outcome, yeah, in your life, and a positive outcome. And because then you change your mindset and you will change your attitude towards things, you will change your actions, you know where I'm going with that, and then you will attract other people like that, and soon this energy gets exchanged back for, and then boom, oh, you've been banned. Oh my god, really? For what? Why would they ban you? I mean, come on. Yeah, that's a good one, Pyramid. Imagine, inhale white, exhale black. Yeah, that's right. That's good to imagine when you start relaxing a bit, to relax. I like to do that too. So, yeah, and do we all have shitty days? Yeah, a few weeks ago, yeah, I was in a dark place myself, and I pulled back from everything and took care of my own shit. You know, I'm of no help for no one if I'm in a dark place. And there will always be days where you're like, fuck this shit. I was like so many times, fuck this and fuck this and fuck this over there as well. And while I'm at it, fuck this too. And I stopped being a shaman and fuck the world. I have that too. It's not that I'm always sitting here, la la la, positive, positive. No, I mean, you know, I'm not love and light, right? And this is not a love and light prep talk. So I don't do that. For putting up a rock song on the Jabba walk. What? For that? Oh my God, really? So, yeah. So what I'm saying is with not be love and light. I mean, of course, be good to people and love people. I'm just saying you have the right to say no and fuck off if someone is not treating you right, because it's not your frequency, right? And you can try to help people to come along, but they got to do it themselves too. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm just saying with this, like, if you change your mindset, you change your frequency, your energy, you change your actions, the way you react and act, like I said, it's all a thing. It's not just like, I want this. Okay, universe, do it for me. I mean, you got to do a little work here, okay? It's nice to have the universe and the will, but you got to stand behind it. I mean, you cannot just say, okay, I send up my wish and now I'm just waiting, you know? No, not working that way. It's all about sending out this energy, coming back from the will change the molecules, will change everything in your body. It will, and therefore you're like this big magnet that attracts. That's how you can see it, your magnet, you know. And that's why it's also important to leave room between wishes. So yeah, I hope you got what I meant. Yeah, I think that was pretty much it, what I had to say. The past 2 days, yeah, government always been corrupt. It's always, for them, it's about money and power and all, but they're into the same game and don't even realize it. Some maybe realize it, and they're scared shitless. You know, you can see it in their face after they know what's really going on, what's cooking in the kitchen. They're scared shitless. So, but whatever. I mean, at the end, it's the Vatican that is the bull. And here I am. Now I'm going to get banned already. I know it already, but whatever. It's a string puller in the background. So they sign off. He signs off. Or used to sign off on everything. So don't blame it all on Billy Boy or Black Rock Company. Now I'm really going to get deleted. But I don't care anymore. People know how to reach me anyways. So, yeah, Black Rock is all about money, right? And owning the world. And the Vatican is on the way on the spiritual level, on the dark path, of course, and signs off everything. So, but most don't know it. Yeah. Okay, I'm still live. Okay, cool. So, yeah, that was it. Please try to stay positive somehow. I mean, if you have a bad day, cry, scream, whatever, punch a blanket, not a person. Even though I really want to throat punch lately, like, I don't know how it is where you are, guys. Like, people driving crazy like maniacs. I mean, I know people always kind of drive like aggressive, especially in the afternoon when everybody wants to go home and everybody wants to be home first. But lately it's like really aggressive driving, like to a point where it's getting really dangerous. So I swear the next guy that puts me in a ditch, like I almost ended up in a ditch one day, I'm going to get out of the car and I'm going to throat punch, maybe. No, but I'm just kidding. Yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah, try to keep going, really. Let's change the history of Atlantis. How about that? Yeah, that's what I think we should do. And because I'm done here, I don't want to come back for this shit anymore. I'm done here, right? Like, seriously. Yeah, Laura, I've been trying so hard to keep the darkness out, but it seeps through any space it can find. I mean, darkness is not necessarily bad, you know. You find answers in the darkness. You know, see it like this. The dark protects you. In the dark, you find answers. It's not that bad. Just, you know, maybe next time, just let it in and then see what it has for you hidden. Yeah, we have one, but we still keep at it. Yeah, I know. But it's gonna take a while until the last one in a row understands. This is all propaganda, all fear propaganda, pushing. And yeah, now they want to go to 5-year-olds. Yeah, try me. Try that. Pass me. So, but whatever. Like I said, a lot of is fear propaganda, and people go for it and buy into it, right? But then you turn around and things are actually different as they're being told to us. So, and I mean, if they could, if they wanted to, they wouldn't leave it up to businesses, you know what I'm saying. But I'm not one of that. I wanna get into this topic. Hey, Susan. Yeah, the twilight, and that's another thing. Good mention, the twilight. I think we're right now in the Dagas energy. That's what it is, coming into the light out of that twilight. Totally Dagas into energy. We all still had to learn a little bit. That's what Dagas is too about. You have to learn certain things you weren't done. So some things repeated. That's what Dagas is, right? A circle. Not a circle, I mean a circle of events. Yeah, of course, Susan, they want us to go off the rails. Absolutely. And that's what people go for. Like, they stab each other in the back. It's like I said, Inquisition again. And that happened back then already. So I'm not even getting into this bullshit with people anymore. I don't get angry anymore. And if they get angry at me, I turn away. Laura. So, yeah. That was it. So, like I said, I don't really think we know what happened in Atlantis, because it's yet to come. And I want to change it. Are you with me? So, do whatever it takes. Like, whatever it takes. And even if you're just being nice to people, I'm not talking about that everyone has to have to remember their special gifts, would be more helpful. But as long as you start releasing and you change, therefore, your frequency, and therefore you change your attitude and mindset, you're in a better place. This is already changing things, okay? Because then, like I said, you attract others and you spread it on. So that's help itself already. So when you start working on yourself, and that's why I think it's very important that we also focus on ourselves more. And this is why I say focus on yourself, not out of a love and light and esoteric reason. It's about you change your whole mindset and attitude. So, yeah, and also, when I did that, I had to finish it up a second time. I went in on full moon, and I saw a being that came. Oh no, I'm not allowed to talk about it. Sorry, I never said anything. So I saw beings, many beings, yeah. So sorry, I can't tell. You can write me personal, then I can tell you. Yeah. Let me put it this way, help is here. Help. Support is here. Not help. We have to help ourselves. Support is here. Big time. Okay, you guys. So go out in nature again and again and again. Try to connect with nature, because it's bigger than you think. It's not about going out, getting some sunlight. I mean, that's important too, but it's go out and treat nature with respect, because if nature is healthy, you are healthy, and the opposite. That's why it's an exchange, because we are so connected to it deeper than you understand. Some understand. I'm not talking about you guys here, but it's a bigger connection than you think. We are connected with them on our roots. And that's why when we unplug our roots, or we have too much stress going on, we get sick. And stress is a silent killer, you know what I'm saying? So is fear. Fear leads to stress. Stress, brings us to sickness. Like even when I'm stressed, when I have too much going on and I don't take time for myself, I feel like I'm getting a cold, but I don't. It's actually my body telling me, slow the fuck down, bitch, you know. And so my body is then actually not detoxing, it's just a warning, like, slow down. How many fucks did I say? I think I have it not made for kids. So yeah, walls are good. Yeah, naked in the woods, not afraid. Neither am I. Just got to. So that's the best. Barefoot. Laura. Yeah, really, when I say everything is connected, then everything is connected. And I mean it literally connected. So if you unplug yourself and you're not grounded, you unplug yourself from this energy source, you know. Yeah. Okay. That was it. No more to say. Yeah, I hope no one thought I was like giving a Atlantis story statement, because I just can't. I did once talk a little bit about Atlantis, but I got nothing from then shit from other people. So, like, people I don't know. Not that I give a damn, but it's just like annoying when you try to do your work and then you have people just bashing you instead of maybe having a discussion over it. Like, hey, what do you know? What do you think? No, whatever. But that was just important for me to say that we really have to change what is about to come. And I'm pretty sure it will not happen anymore. I have a good feeling. Like a few months ago, I had really this heavy feeling on my chest, and a few weeks ago, it fell off me. And I'm talking about the collective, not about my personal stuff. I'm talking about something happened. So you should go in the woods by night. I love the woods at night. It's beautiful. Ooh, I love it there. And we only got coyotes here, no bears. And the coyotes are fine. They're more scared of you. Okay, you guys, I'm really going now. So, lots and lots of love to all of you. And I thank you for being here again. And I hope you could do something with that information that I did without my notes. And when I look at my notes, I probably find more that I wanted to say. But probably this is what I had to say now. So I'm just saying it like that and not blaming myself for losing my freaking notes. Yeah, James, not right now, okay? Let me, I need to eat something. I will call you later in the evening or late noon. Okay, you guys, lots and lots of love. Stay strong. If you have anything, email me. I'm lazy. I don't write big emails, just telling you. I like to talk on the phone because I'm lazy. Or plus I'm working again full time, so I don't have that much time to answer a lot. So, but I will work it out. Okay, you guys, you have a blessed Sawain, or what is left of it, you know. Honor your ancestors, the ones that have been in the past, the ones that are in the future, the ones that are here now. And listen closely. Maybe you get a message, you know. And yep, stay awake, stay alert. Yep, absolutely IOX. Okay, you guys. I love you all and thank you all. Bye.